Yes, sir. Here, Ray Spider Cam here. Lord Cartel, Jamel, aka Cinnamon Suplexes, the left hand man, and decided going live. Hit the 5K mark on the channel. I said, why not? Let's just do a little live episode. And this one is the top 25 WWE superstars, but of each year. So who's the best superstar of each year, starting from 2000 to 2024. We may do 2025, but starting at 2000 and now, so it'll be 24 wrestlers, maybe less. Some people have repeat years. I know at least some people are going to have repeat years on here. So let's do accolades, moments, win rate. Should it be a fourth category, you think? Or be in a draw, you know?
Yeah, I think that goes without saying, though. You can't be a top dude if you weren't a draw.
You gotta make that money, brother.
Exactly.
So for starting off year 2000, I think it's one guy in particular. Obviously, it gotta be Triple H.
It's either him or Rock. It's him, Rock, or Kurt Angle. To be quite
But Triple H getting out the mid card scene, finally becoming a world champion, main eventer. Was it a bad WrestleMania for 2000? Yes, it was. But Triple H got his main event, Corporation, DX. I think it's a good run for the best wrestler in the year 2000.
I think for Rock, the argument is he got the better matches out of him, and Triple H got the best out of each other. The Backlash 2000, that main event. He got his actual run, which is his longest run, and also the run that had the most quality matches. It was the Iron Man match that he had with Triple H. It's the Chris Benoit match at Fully Loaded from that year. Probably still among The Rock's best matches. And he ended it strong with putting over Kurt Angle. And so I think he has the argument, and Kurt Angle would also be like the guy because of the rookie year quality, winning every title except for the tag and light heavyweight. But who gives a fuck about the light heavyweight title? Like winning King of the Ring, being a part of one of the best storylines of the year. But I kind of agree with you. It's Triple H.
So we're going Triple H for 2000. Finally main eventer, decent stable, married Stephanie, all jazz, getting a WrestleMania main event. Even though Rock was there too. So I'm fine with Rock, but it's not crazy to say Triple H.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Like, honestly, those three, I think it's not crazy to say any of them.
So we got Triple H for the 2000s. We're starting off pretty easy. No controversy there. So Triple H, Hunter Hearst of the Helmsley. Nobody wants to mention that run at DX, but you know, hey, the first two runs at DX wasn't great, brother. But don't let me tell. 2001. Are we going Austin?
I mean, it's weird. It's another one of those years where I'm like, you could say Rock is one of those guys because of like part of the main event, like him as Stone Cold, the peak main event for WrestleMania. You got the Kurt Angle match at No Way Out. You got his return and him and Booker T, the history at SummerSlam, first all black main event. You've got him winning the Survivor Series.
It was the summertime, so you know, The Rock's only black in February. Never mind. Go ahead. I mean, that's when WWE chooses to announce The Rock is black. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think Rock has an argument. 2001 is a weird year. Like, because you could say Austin, but then there's the negative, the heel turn. You could say Kurt Angle, but then they dropped the ball with him. You could probably say low-key RVD because he came out the best of the Invasion people who initially came. But to me, it's either Rock or Austin.
Yeah, Booker T, RVD, they came out pretty well. They were prominent players in Team WCW and all that other stuff. So either Rock or Austin. What we leaning on to? If you're watching, don't forget comment also. You know, throughout the years.
Like if we go match quality, like they were both a part of the 01 Rumble, so that's kind of a wash. Austin has.
This is X7 now.
I think it's Austin because they both get X7, but Austin has 3 stages of hell with Triple H. He has the Raw main event where it's 2-man power trip versus the Chris's. He's got both Kurt Angle matches at SummerSlam and at No Mercy where Kurt won the title. And he's got like there was a dope it was like RVD, him and Kurt Angle in one of those matches. So it's like I think Austin, because of the Kurt Angle SummerSlam match, I think that gives him that pushes him over the edge. Rock has some heat too, but I think the Kurt Angle SummerSlam match is that's the one that kind of pushes him over.
All right, so we got 2000 Triple H, 2001 Stone Cold. Now you get an 02. You can go either Rock or 02 or the obvious choice. I mean, Brock Lesnar. I mean,
this is the year I would personally go with Rock this year for one reason. Icon versus icon. Like,
right.
As far as like a spectacle and like WrestleMania like match moment, that's about as like you can show that to a non-wrestling fan and they'll still get something out of it. Like Rock had a dope year.
Is that the match that solidified Rock pretty much?
That made Rock a megastar. I think by that point, him and Austin was in that legendary territory, and that pushed Rock to like, all right, he can be on that equal level with Hogan, with Austin.
I'm not mad at Rock for those reasons. As I say, Brock had the best rookie year ever. But if we want to definitely go into 03 gotta be Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Winning the Rumble, winning the WWE Championship again, and just being dominant before he left after that. So, just 1 year of domination.
Yeah. 03, the only other person I'd say is Kurt Angle, because he was the running buddy with Brock. Like Kurt Angle was putting out some heat in 03 with Benoit and with Brock, but it's Brock.
So we got Rock 02. I'm fine with that. 2003 Brock.
04 is gonna be fucking nasty.
04 is debatable. So here are my two that I have for 04. One Eddie Guerrero. The other Chris Benoit.
Redacted.
You said his name.
Yeah, I did. 04 is not like overall. That is a weird, shaky year. What's great, and you got to think.
Or we can go to the year we gotta go to hit the emergency glass. I mean, if we need to.
It's such an odd year. Like I lean kind of towards Eddie because it's like I don't feel something about giving Chris Benoit that some acknowledgement. I don't feel right about that. I lean towards Eddie, even outside of the Benoit stuff. I think he had a more solid and entertaining run as champion than Benoit did, and I think that's what pushes both of them. And so I think I'd go with Eddie.
I'll find Eddie. Eddie getting 04. I'm not mad at that. Now 05 should obviously be one person, but we get different people on here. Eddie. Obviously Eddie Guerrero. Now 05, I think it's one name and one name only, but I just think 05 is Batista.
It's either
05 not Batista?
Cena. I think it's either him or Cena.
Batista was face of the company.
What was he? Was he though? I think it's one of those. It's kind of debatable. Like that was one of the murky who gonna be the face, him or Cena, and I think ultimately Cena won. But
and Batista got chosen.
I'm not mad at Batista. But the chosen thing, it doesn't. It's not gonna last long.
I mean, we can run accolades. I mean, just
they both had the same, but he won the Rumble. That'd be the thing.
That'll be the tip of the iceberg right there. Just winning the Rumble itself.
Yep.
05 Bautista. We're not in those shoving matches yet, so
yeah. Some of these early years might be easier than I think.
06 is murky, but I mean, it's probably the obvious answer. Yeah.
Edge has an argument. Edge has a case.
Edge does have a case.
Rob Van Dam has a case.
One night stand.
That was money. That was one night stand 06. Money in the Bank. Had the world title reign, ECW and WWE championship match. Went up in smoke, but he did have a moment. This is the beginning of Wrestling Machine Kurt Angle. This is best form of Kurt Angle, and so it begins here specifically at fucking New Year's Revolution 06. That's where it really began and went into overdrive. But yeah,
I mean, don't forget Cena Triple H main event. Cena clean by submission.
That was John Cena getting the company
back from Batista.
And he wouldn't give it up. So yeah, I think you could go with Cena this year.
And what was SummerSlam? SummerSlam 2006.
That was Edge and Cena in the main event.
Edge did win,
but Cena got him back at Unforgiven with the TLC. First time Edge lost that match. Lost that match type.
Yeah, all right. We gotta go Cena 06. And I think 07, the birth of Super Cena, that's gonna be the repeat.
Another weird year. Yeah, I agree. I was thinking Randy Orton.
It's a birth for Super Cena.
Yeah, I was thinking Randy Orton a little bit, but nah, Orton's time will come. This is another one where Edge had a pretty good year, but he got hurt. Better than Mr. Kennedy's year, and
Kennedy.
Undertaker had it for a little bit, but yeah, this is a year where it's like, yeah, this is Cena's year.
All right, 2000 Triple H, Austin 01, Rock 02, Brock 03, Eddie Guerrero 04, 05 Batista, 06 and 07 John Cena. We're moving on. 08 is a little murky. You can say Jericho. You can say Ray, maybe. Again,
Brother
because
Nero. Brother Nero had the year.
Oh God, talk about 08 Jeff Hardy.
08 Jeff Hardy. This is the year.
Mr. Dependable Shawn Michaels, obviously.
I would lean towards Jericho, to be quite honest, because I think that's still Chris Jericho's best character work. The cocky ass suit wearing, best in the world at what I do. I think that's still his best work. Like I said, only 08 Jeff Hardy for me is like there, but it's Jericho.
I agree. We're going 08 Jericho.
It's hard to believe Undertaker probably ain't gonna get one of these years.
Not yet. Well, not ever. We're past this point.
Yeah.
09, obviously one of the most overrated ones, but it's undeniable, I guess. Randy Orton.
Bald head, 2009 Randy Orton. Yeah. Even though the fucking John Cena Randy Orton match, that shit got ran into the fucking earth. It was his year. He was a meme. The fucking stupid Kofi thing that happened. All of that. So, yeah. It's Orton. Fucking walk down the whole McMahon family.
Into one of the worst main events.
Yeah. Yep.
Great build. Trash main event.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to mention the 2010s, how bad it was?
Ugh.
By default, John Cena?
It's an ugly year, to be quite honest with you. Like, if the Nexus worked out, it could have been Wade Barrett's year.
Could have.
Like, Sheamus, if they booked him a little bit smarter, could have been his year.
Miz Sheamus had a great rookie year.
Miz is the only other person who I would be like, you know what? It might be the Miz, because won the tag team titles with Big Show and retained them at WrestleMania. Won a couple of U.S. title reigns, had 3 belts. He was 3-belt Miz for a little while. Won Money in the Bank at the very first Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So he was U.S. champ and Money in the Bank winner. Will go on to have a fun feud with Daniel Bryan to establish him on the main roster. Then cashed in to become WWE champion. I think it's Miz.
I'm not mad at the Miz. But 2010 was just so bad.
It was a nasty year.
People talk about 2019. This kind of rivals it, but 2010, man, it's nasty. So now we get 2011, a little debatable, but it could be leaning to Phil.
Cousin Phil. You know what? The popular choice is Phil. But Mark Henry. My heart go to Mark Henry because Hall of Pain. When people think of Summer of Punk, I go back to Mark Henry and what he was doing on SmackDown, violating the Great Khali, violated the Big Show, cutting some of the best, most raw hood nigga promos on TV.
Nigga promo was crazy.
Sheamus, beat Randy Orton to become world champion, and him and Big Show broke a ring. In one of their matches, Big Show did a fucking top rope flying elbow like he Randy Savage. That's how crazy that shit got. So all
Punk has is Money in the Bank, leaving the company, coming back probably like 2 weeks later, and then Summer of Punk was a failure. So,
and a feud with Kevin Nash that somehow ended with Triple H versus Kevin Nash in a ladder match.
Didn't he get holed out by Triple H at Night of Champions?
Yep, Night of Champions got holed out. Him and Triple H then lost to Miz and R-Truth at like the next pay-per-view. Like all that shit. Fucking lost the title to Alberto Del Rio by getting cashed in on. So yeah, it's as much as niggas love and glaze the Summer of Punk. I go with Mark Henry.
Let's go Mark Henry. World's strongest Negro.
Hell yeah.
But 2012, then you give it to Phil. 434-day reign.
Yeah, it began at the very end of 2011.
Got hoed out by The Rock.
Had the title all the way through. Was the first champion to hold the calendar for from January all the way through December since I want to say Hogan or Macho Man was the last dude to do that. So it's like a full legit calendar year he held the title within the 434. So yeah, it'd be Punk.
2014.
We skipped 2013.
Oh, my fault. 2013. I mean, I guess it's obvious.
Well, that'd be 14. Because 14 is Miracle on Bourbon Street. It's weird because 2013, he starts off with Team Hell No and Kane. Then at a point, he gets the shot against Cena at SummerSlam. And that's when it really began. But by the time we get through with Miracle on Bourbon Street, he loses the title. He has to give up the title. So he doesn't even hold the title for a full year. So if you chop it up and say part of his 2013 and part of his 2014, it'd be Daniel Bryan. But for the whole year, I would go with him.
I would say 2013 because he did beat John Cena clean as a sheet They get cash in on. That's the beginning of the Yes movement. They get him up there. I guess in the beginning, before they purposely made it a thing to make it a storyline and certain fucking jobbers to fucking hijack the ring, all that bullshit. It was organic during that time. Like, he outshined Randy Orton, John Cena, Bret Hart, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, everybody in that ring to get one of the biggest pops. So, like, organically, he was probably the most over guy in there.
But then you got to think about how weird that fucking build was. And then if we go on with 2014, it's like he conquered Evolution. He beat Triple H clean and beat Orton and Batista in one match. So it's like, if you chop up his years, it's his 2013, 2014 is him, but like for a whole year, I'm not too sure.
I would say 13 Brian and not just jump to the next year, but I'll give 14 to Brock. Conquer the streak, beat John Cena in the way he did.
I'm not mad at that. I can go.
So the early Brock, there's a space in between, and then Brian kind of evolved. What? Cena fought Randy. What was it? What was the match? Was it Money in the Bank for the unification?
It was at very end of 2013. It was TLC in the TLC match.
So when he faced Cena, he fought Cena that summer though.
He fought. So the titles unified in 2013 at TLC. Orton Cena. Then Orton, he becomes the champ, holds it through WrestleMania. Brian, he holds it for a little bit, has to forfeit because of injury. They put the belt up in the Money in the Bank match in 2014. Cena wins that. SummerSlam 2014. That's when Brock got the belts.
And then they unified the titles on Raw.
Yep.
The next night. So what are we doing for 13?
13, I think the order is good. 13, Brian. 14, Brock. I would say the only other case would be The Shield as 2013, because that's really the year that they became what they became and established themselves
as a whole.
But if we're talking individually, it's definitely Brian. It'd be
I got a couple of ties in here, but let's put The Shield 2013. I like that.
All right.
Yeah, they had they had the tag team match with Cody and Dustin. They had the Evolution match. They had the
Golden Prophecy in 2013, where Dean won the U.S. title and Roman and Seth won tag titles. Like they did a lot in 2013.
And they fought the Wyatts earlier. They never beat the Wyatts, obviously, but you know.
So we be at 15 now.
And then 2014 with
Brock, yeah, ending the streak and then violating John Cena the way that he did. That gives it to him.
And then that leads into 2015 for the Royal Rumble match, the triple threat. But 2015, a lot of people are going to give it to Seth. I'm giving 2015 to Cena
because of the U.S. Open Challenge.
I give that U.S. Open Challenge. I like 2015 Seth Rollins, but he got hurt. He got hurt and messed up his momentum.
To be fair, everybody got hurt. Everybody fucking got hurt that year. That was the year where, like, no champion from WrestleMania 31 made it through the year healthy. Like, all of them niggas got hurt and injured. So, I was leaning towards Seth because heist of the century, and he beat Cena to become U.S. WWE champion. Thanks to Jon Stewart. He retired Sting accidentally. Then he got hurt, but the U.S. Open Challenge, I think it might push it for Cena. He's the only other. It would have been Roman, but that's not a good Roman year.
No. Surprisingly
good matches, but not a good year for him overall as a character.
So what are you laying to, Seth Rollins or CM Punk? Not CM Punk, John Cena.
Coin flips. Me, honestly, I lean towards. You know what? Cena's won enough. I'm gonna lean towards Seth.
Cena's won enough.
Cena wins, Lowell.
Hey, we ain't had that in a long time. 2015, Seth fucking Rollins. 2016, obviously, it's just one name, AJ.
Nasty. It's a nasty year, but yeah, AJ had to debut at the Rumble, had the weird tag team and feud with Chris Jericho. Got a decent WrestleMania match out of it, but AJ lost for some reason because fuck, we got to put Chris Jericho over in 2016. Had two really good matches with Roman, but the Cena Money in the Bank Cena at SummerSlam, WWE champion. Nobody thought he could do it. Yeah, it's AJ's year.
Hey, we had to get the title of well, no, that was the other time. Had to get the title of Gender.
That's the following year, brother.
Yeah. Does AJ score a back-to-back year? 2017? 2017 was bad too.
Yeah. Ugh, nasty.
Arguably, does Braun have a case?
You know what? I like the Braun Strowman case. He had, by the time we got to the beginning of 2017, Braun Strowman doing shit was the thing. Him and Roman had the feud. Like, they were violating each other. We had SummerSlam Fatal 4-Way with all the Giants. You know what? I'm not mad at Braun Strowman. I'm not mad at him as a pick.
Braun Strowman for 2017. I think it would have capped out the year great if he beat Brock, but, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Was it 2017 34? WrestleMania 34?
Yep, WrestleMania. No, 2017 was 33. 34 was
the most 33, the most forgettable WrestleMania of all time.
Where Undertaker kind of sort of retired, but not really. John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella to get fucking married. Shit's now hilarious in hindsight. And the best match on the card was AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Nasty. Yes. Oh, the Hardy Boys returned too. That was fun.
Yeah, don't forget that, brother. 2018, back to AJ.
I would go with Seth. I think this is a Seth year because this is Seth Rollins' U.S. champion. Not U.S. champion, Intercontinental champion. Having
over AJ year-long reign?
I would say so. Like, Seth was a lot more consistent with it. Like, Seth had the Mania match where it was him, Finn, and Miz. He had the Miz match the following month at Backlash. We had the ladder match at the first Saudi show. Seth was put the Dolph Ziggler feud, and the Shield reunited, where they did the Golden Prophecy again, where Seth and Dean were tag team champions, and Roman was Universal champion. So it's like it's a great year for Seth.
Is this the one where you're gonna get a tie?
I think you could give it a tie because AJ Styles, he completed the year-long reign. Got some really good matches. Like, even though the Nakamura match was a little disappointing, we got some fun out of that. We got the Samoa Joe match. We got the Brock match at Survivor Series. Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, that was Survivor Series 2017. But yeah, AJ. I think this is a tie. AJ and Seth.
And we gotta go to the Doom year, 2019.
I think it's Becky. Yeah. Congratulations, you picked a shitty year to start being the greatest woman of all time.
Hey,
God damn, that's
main event WrestleMania, cover of the video game, face of the company, emasculated her husband.
Becky 2 belts, Becky belt collector.
Hey, it's literally nobody can contend with Becky Lynch at this point.
Nah.
The Fiend was there, but hey, he shouldn't have won shit. But that's
Hell in a Cell 2019 invalidates him and Seth.
Hey, main event the longest WrestleMania ever.
Fucking endurance test.
That's a normal AEW pay-per-view now.
insane.
Pandemic Mania. I got 3 people for this one. Number 1, Drew. Number 2, my choice, Bailey. And number 3, Sasha. For 2020.
As crazy as some people are going to think of it, it really is between Becky and Sasha. I would honestly say it'd be between Becky, Sasha, and Asuka.
Becky quit.
Not Becky. Sorry, Bailey. Becky got pregnant. that year. So I think it'd be between Bailey, Sasha, and Asuka, really. But it probably is Bailey. Yeah, it's Bailey.
I'm giving it the Boston Hug connection.
Longest reign as SmackDown Women's Champion, was a double champ. They were actual legit ratings draw. Yeah, it can be Bailey and Sasha.
2020 Boston Hug connection.
Well, I think we can safely get the next couple out the way.
Oh yeah, because it's the same nigga every single time. Oh, my fault. Same Samoan.
Oh, so you get Samoan.
2021, 2022, 2023. I mean, come on.
Dang. Roman.
It's Roman. In God mode himself, the needle mover, not a main eventer, the main event. What the fuck? 1,000-day reign. Greatest faction in history. Multiple great storylines.
And legitimately,
star maker.
Time as champion. Stars are made. Drew,
Jesus Christ,
a bigger star. Fucking Jey Uso has become a bigger star. Cody Rhodes wouldn't be the star that he is without feuding with Roman Reigns.
No reason WWE on Netflix.
Hell, just because of the bloodline story being in his orbit, we may have gotten the best version of The Rock too with the final boss.
Yeah,
all of that.
Final Ball is the number 1 wasted character in WWE I've ever seen in my life. Jesus, it was the stuff you could have done with Final Boss, and not on a wrestling thing, just being just a dickhead owner.
Yeah, disappointing, but for me, it's Roman's everything. Sami Zayn wouldn't be who he is. It's elevate Kevin Owens. We got an actual good entertaining program with fucking Cesaro back in 2021 during Pandemic Mania. Has violated both Mysterios, Rey and Dominic. Killed the mystique of the Demon.
Retired Edge. Well, retired Daniel Bryan definitely, but not retired Edge. Sheamus retired Edge.
Sent Daniel Bryan to that retirement home in Jacksonville. He's done it all. The man's done it all. So, yeah, it's Roman. And when we had the champion versus champion matches, he beat both Big E and Drew McIntyre to the point where they're you know what? Put both belts on him. Why not? Beat Brock Lesnar in the unification match. Detractor. It's Roman.
Roman gets 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, obviously, the coaster.
The coaster. Old Raheem Rhodes himself.
The rocket up his ass.
He's now QB1.
We want Cody. We want Cody back-to-back Rumble winner. 1 at 40. AJ feud.
Fucking satisfying Mania ending ever, or at least among them. The AJ feud. He's done it all. Stayed in the bloodline orbit, but he's done it all. So yeah, the KO feud from late last year, early into this year. Cody's the man right now. Roman Reigns is the only person who I'm if you can make an argument that even without the title, he's still the biggest star, but it's Cody. Right now, it's Cody.
And not only that, Cody had not only to be the face of the company and the responsibility of being a reliable champion with so many other WWE stars within the last 20 years. If your name wasn't John Cena, you didn't have to do it. You could have just coasted with just being champion. Cody was the face of the company, doing all media, doing all this, that, and the third, and still having to be the face and the champ and put on good matches and doing all the interviews and doing everything ESPN wise and just like Pat McAfee and hosting his own show and doing Make-A-Wishes. He had to do it. Kofi ain't had to do that. Big E ain't had to do that. AJ ain't had to do that. Seth ain't had to do that. They probably did the interview portion of part, but being the actual face of the brand, they didn't have to do that. Cody had to. The last person that had to do that was Cena, and the last person before Cena had to do that was who? Brad? Austin. Well, Austin, yeah. Austin had to do that.
Austin and Rock did it. Austin and Rock, I get that. Roman, he did it, but he also had the benefit of John Cena still being in orbit, even though he had moved to being part-time. But Cody, he's the first legit. He does all the things.
I was just saying, I went to Brett first because he's the like white meat babyface Brett. That's in the worst generation.
But like true, like it's always, if you are like the face of the company, you got to do all the interview shit. You got to do everything, even like a Diesel would do that shit. But in the way that Cody's doing it, it's what Austin had to do. It's what Brett did, even though shitty period, and it's what Hogan did. Hogan set the standard for it.
Hulk Hogan, brother.
I'm complimenting Hulk Hogan too much. Ugh.
Anyways, who you got for 2025? I'd argue EO or fucking Punk at this point.
This is again weird year. I don't think it's been the best creative.
A mid-year.
I would say it's either. I think it's I would say EO. I think as far as if you're looking for best matches on a nightly basis, is EO. Stephanie McCurr is the only other person who I'm like, you know what? She got an argument because she was NXT and Women and North American Champion.
But did she drop the North American Championship and then lost the main title to JC Jane?
No. Ooh, dang. Who did? I'm trying to think who did. Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Stephanie. But yeah, I guess it would be EO.
I'll give it. If we gotta pick a guy, I'll give it to Punkster. Just if Naomi had not if Big Jim had proceeded with caution, and Naomi was like still around, still a character, and still champion, I'd say her because she had the best character shift of the year, best heel turn of the year in wrestling. Not even close. Shits on John Cena's. She was like entertaining. She was a great champion, but Big Jim, he got in the way of it. So yeah, I think it's EO, man or woman. Do I go woman? Probably EO. I go man. Probably Punk.
Yeah, Punkster has an argument. Obafemi, I think it would also have one.
Yeah, it's just the strength of schedule for him is just bad. I would put Javon over at this point.
Strick also has kind of a good argument too.
Dirty Dom?
You know what? No, that's it. It's Dirty Dom. Intercontinental champion, mega champion at the same time. So world champion while intercontinental champion. He outshined the main nigga of AAA in Mexico. That's fucked up. Dom, people are ready to cheer for Dom.
You know they don't fuck with Vikingo down there.
He's like easily he's carrying the Judgment Day. Always entertaining. Like it's Dom.
Hey, don't forget Judgment Day top 5 faction all the time.
I mean, maybe 5.
Yeah, 5. When I say that, I'm saying they're 5th. Like people think I put them in like 3 or something. Like no, they're 5.
But nah, it'd be Dom or EO, honestly.
But yeah, ran this show. You know, you can see on the ticker down there. who we got for the years. And also tomorrow, Friday night, your early morning Crown Jewel Perf predictions. We're going to predict that show. John Cena, AJ Styles,
ready.
Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie Rakir. You got tag match Io and Rhea versus the Kabuki Warriors. Seth and Cody, and then the Tribal Thief versus the Tribal Chief, part fucking 3 for whatever reason, but
in a street fight.
No, Australian street fight.
I'm surprised they didn't just call it a Samoan street fight, like just fully.
No, that's bloodline rules. That's bloodline rules.
Call it an island fight. Do that shit.
Bloodline rules, brother. Call it right, don't call it at all. All right, listen, we'll see y'all tomorrow, 8 p.m. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for the subs. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the like button.
Appreciate the love.
Yes, sir. We're only growing. We're getting better. And we're going to drop the Discord sooner than later and probably try and stream War Games on there. We ain't streaming no fucking perf. I ain't waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning to watch it with no wrestling. Nah. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves.